everyone. I haven't been having this recipe go through my brain for a couple of days now. I used to make cinnamon bread, cinnamon rolls, cakes, and all the good stuff over almost 2 years ago, right? Well, it's time to update that recipe, and I'm going to use my high protein buttermilk bread recipe as my base to start with. But you guys, this is going to be yummy and delicious because it is cinnamon bread time. Yes, indeed. Hey everyone, good morning, good morning. Welcome all you new folks and welcome back everybody to Loving It on Keto. How is everybody doing? Went and got some blood work done. It's time for my A1C, my thyroid, my lipid panel, all the good stuff the doctor wants me to do. Yes, indeed. So I will share that information, good, bad, and ugly, with everybody. Yes, I will. But I went to an in-body scale session at the beauty salon spa and did my in-body. So I got my in-body and my DEXA scan that I did in Austin, Texas to look at. Yes, I do. And the way they explain it and the differences between the two. I'll tell you, I didn't know you had to hold these bars and keep your arms away from your body and stand with your heels, and you got to stand there really calm and be able to hold that position until it comes out with your comp. I've got a lot of work to do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, especially in the visceral fat tummy area. I'm afraid so. So I'm hitting it hard and heavy, but I also have a sweet tooth. And I made some delicious cinnamon breads and cinnamon rolls. So I thought I'm going to give myself cinnamon bread version 2.0 Wendy's style. Yes, I am, and I'll explain the difference.
About time.
Harry's been going, what is the recipe? What's the recipe? And I'm going, nope, I got it in my mind. I'm tasting it in my mind. I'm going into my mind. But I think I have it.
I'm really curious to see how you're going to do this.
Live here. I
really
don't have it written down. I'm going to be creating at the same time. And I'm very excited about it. So let's get this day started, but I want to remember and remind everybody, today is a protein sparing modified fast day for us. We are going to switch these two. The reason for that is we have a lunch date and a movie date. Yes, we do. With Felicia, I have Tai Chi today. So we've got Tai Chi, then a lunch date, then a movie. So we've got a lot to do today. So basically, I'm sharing a cinnamon bread recipe for everybody today.
So it's a quick day.
Well, quick as in I'm gonna
quick
share.
video, let's put it that way.
Yes, indeed. So you guys come back and I'll share. I am using a Keto Chow product, specifically pecan sticky bun protein shake mix for this recipe. If you can't get, if you don't want to use this, use a vanilla, one that's sweetened, a vanilla high protein shake powdered mix, 1 serving of it for this recipe, because it really adds a lot of texture and taste to the bread. In the past, I used a vanilla tasting one because they did not have this one, and I thought, what better flavor than pecan sticky bun to make my cinnamon bread with, right? So just remember, where you see this in my recipe, you can use vanilla, you can use the vanilla cream. If you're a Keto Chow person, you can even use the maple waffle, it would be delicious. Or you can use plain vanilla, and you can use the one of your choice wherever you live in the world, whatever you can get that's your high protein go-to shake, and get the vanilla is what I would suggest. So I have 1 scoop of pecan sticky bun in my fat, even though this doesn't have fats. This goes in after stiff peaks. Yes, it does. Now, when you are doing fat measurements for your products, you want to use a separate utensil than what you use with your non-fat products. And I didn't have this on, I hope.
That worked.
Okay, hope so.
You're just going to sound like you're in a tunnel.
Sorry, folks.
For a while.
Because if you add any fats to where you're whipping your stiff egg white peaks, it's going to make them fall. So here is version that you can do if you do not have egg yolk powder and you do not have butter powder, and this is Anthony's powder butter, not this brand. You can hold off till the very end, add 1 egg yolk and 1 cooled, either frozen ground tablespoon of butter or melted butter that is cool to your stiff peaks. So you don't have to have the powder version. I love the powder version. It works very well for me, okay? Another thing is you do not need to add the buttermilk, but this makes the bread fluffy. It makes the bread fluffy, so I'm keeping it in. Now, what else do I have to say? Oh, if you don't want to use 120 grams of the egg white protein powder and you want to use 10 egg whites, I used to use 10 egg whites for my egg portion. Then I would add in 1/3 of a cup of egg white protein powder to it when I was making my original breads with my egg whites. And you guys can go back and check out those older videos when we were actually whipping up egg whites. And I used to use just the cartoned egg whites, either from, I like Costco brand better, but I was at Baseus and I grabbed this because with my protein sparing modified fast days, I'm gonna be adding scrambled egg whites, etc. to what I'm doing. So I brought 1 until I can get to Costco for a case. So I just wanna share that with everybody. I have all the products. I've got extra of these products. That's why I'm using the powdered, but you don't have to. So just remember that, come back to this video because the recipe I'm writing, and I'll leave a note down below how you can make the exchanges for everybody so that you guys have both, if that makes sense. So, got my Keto Chow pecan sticky bun. Yes, I do. Right here. And now I need 6 grams or about a level tablespoon of egg yolk powder. This is going in the fat bowl, the bowl where all the fats, any products that have fat, see? So you could just measure a level tablespoon and it will work just as well, but I want to be precise. I am going to put in a tablespoon of powdered butter. And when I write the recipe, I will have the macros at the bottom. Yes, I will.
Do you zero it out before you do that, or?
I can.
Does it matter?
Well, if you can count and do 6 and 6 is 12,
right.
But thank you for asking. So I'll zero it out, Harry. You're right. I like it better zeroed out. That's all right. A little bit more does not hurt. It's supposed to be 6 grams. Now, I have got a buttermilk powder. I've never tried heavy whipping cream powder that you can get from Oyster Farms that I have. If you don't like the buttermilk taste, you can do that. Buttermilk is denser, so it takes 9 grams. So I'm gonna put 9 grams in. I made my bread so many times.
What about salt?
Oh, thank you, Harry. Don't let me forget. It's not going to go in here, but thank you so much. It's going to go in the other part of the recipe. Thank you, Harry, because I have forgotten salt before. Actually, I'm not putting salt in, and I'll tell you why. Keto Chow has salt in it. I may put just a pinch. I may put a pinch of salt in. I just happen to have a pinch measurement, too. Go. I'm going to take this out. I'll just put my salt in right now because salt can go in to the, so there you go. That is a pinch right here. Pinch.
Yeah, she got these as a gift.
A gift. I got a pinch. It's a pinch, a dash, a smidgen, and a nip.
That's fun.
Measurements. The nip is the dinky winky one.
Is that the smallest one?
No, yep. That's a nip.
What is that?
It's a nip.
What would you use that for?
I don't know. That's a nip. The next one up is a smidgen.
That's wild, man.
Then we got the pinch. And then we got the dash. So I'm using a pinch.
That's weird. What was it called? A nash?
Nip.
A nip.
Dash. Smidgen. Dash. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Water. 1 1/2 cups of water. If you use egg whites, you do not use water. If you use raw egg whites, you do not need that. Now, I'm putting all this to the side here. Let me get a fork because I want to stir that up. I want to stir my fats in with my keto chow mix. There have been so many renditions of breads I have done, and others have done. Anito from Ketogenic Woman, Neely, Indigo Neely. We have all done so many versions and have our favorites now, I think.
Yeah.
I think everybody has their go-to favorite.
Right.
Now, in my water, I am putting in, I have salt, I'm putting in less cream of tartar. I'm just putting in 1/4 teaspoon of cream and tartar. Cream and tartar is a stabilizer for the egg whites. It stabilizes them. If you use raw egg whites, you need to use at least 1/2 teaspoon. But because I'm using powdered, they're pretty stable, and I don't need to put so much in.
And that's not considered a fat, right?
It's not considered a fat. There's no fat in it. Matter of fact, you need some cream of tartar to stabilize your egg whites and get them to whip nice and fluffy. Now I need some allulose. Now, I am going to put in 2 tablespoons of allulose instead of 1. This helps with consistency, and it helps with browning the bread, and it helps with flavor. So I'm putting in 2 tablespoons. Now I am putting in 1 tablespoon of my gelatin powder on top of my water. I'm not using the fat spoon, the one that had fats in it, right here. And I'm sprinkling it on top of the water. Just sprinkling it on top of the water. Always put your water in first, ladies and gentlemen, because then your powder won't stick to the bottom. Sometimes you have a deep bowl and there's some powder that never gets done, and when you go to stir it at the very end and bring it up, you've got powder in there. So I always like to do it that way. Now comes my egg white protein powder, which I am going to use, and zero this out. I'm going to use 120 grams, so it reverse counts it. And this is Now Sports egg white protein powder in the big orange can. Now I take my whisk. Once I plug this in, take my whisk and just kind of stir it together a little bit. This gets the dust down. When you turn this on in the beginning, it just has this huge poof of powder that comes up.
Dust ball comes out.
It's a dust ball, is right. Raise it up. Put my shield on. And turn this on until I have stiff peaks. And then we'll come back.
On,
I know it's not. I'm trying to figure out
show you how to do that. It's not on. She always, Wendy has a problem with movable things.
I'm left-handed. What can I say? Okay, here we go. We'll come back.
We get up to you.
We'll come back when it's stiff peaks, and we will add the keto chow or your protein powder and your fats, And then at the very end, as we put it into the pan, we're gonna put in approximately 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and layer it. So we'll share that in the next step, but here we go. I've got stiff peaks when it starts balling up into my whisk. Now I'm gonna take my fats and my keto chow. I'm gonna turn this on low, which is 1 notch, and just get this in. Move a minute, babe. I'm gonna turn this on high. Let me cover this for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seconds helps get it off the beater and helps mix the powder. So next what I need to do is get this off my beater. I'm gonna beat this to get this off my beater, so you guys hold your ears. How that scraper.
Just do what Michael Jackson says.
What? Beat it?
Beat it! Beat it! You know.
Okay. I'm beating it everywhere.
Michael
Let me put
Jackson.
this in the set. Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
He is sorely missed.
He is, man.
Very talented person.
Well, the girls really liked him.
Yes.
We used to like to watch him dance and all that. He was basically a showman.
He was a showman,
Yeah.
and I think a genius.
Yeah.
Had some issues.
Well, doesn't everybody?
Yes,
right?
everybody does. You are right. Now, take this, scrape the sides, get where you beat it all over everything. Now, it's got a beige color to it.
Yeah, it looks pearly to me.
You want to mix anything that does not look pearly and looks plain white. You want to make sure you go to the bottom and just fold the bottom in to get any loose powdered stuff that could be lurking down in there. It's gonna fall a little bit, and that's fine. Now, put it in your pan a little bit at a time. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna...
Oh, I see you're using wax paper, or what do you call it? Is it
Parchment paper.
parchment paper today?
So, just sprinkle on a teaspoon. Get that into your pan.
So what did you just do? You sprinkle cinnamon in
I
there.
sprinkled some cinnamon. I put a teaspoon in. And then what I'm gonna do is just sprinkle layers. You put as little as much that you want on yours. I love cinnamon.
That's curious.
Harry loves cinnamon.
Oh yeah, big cinnamon lover. I love the song Cinnamon too, you know.
Cinnamon, let me in.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
cinnamon. Put just a little bit.
Yeah, I knew a girl named Cinnamon.
Hippie mom and dad,
Oh,
were
yeah,
they?
Of course.
Just put your cinnamon. If you don't like a lot, don't use a lot. If you like cinnamon, put more. So all I can say is it's up to you. I would say 2 teaspoons for most people, just sprinkled throughout your bread, but I love me some cinnamon, don't we, Harry?
Yep.
Now what you do is you take it and you push it into the corners gently. Get it going into the corners. I used parchment paper because some people don't have the mesh. And I wanted to share that you can use the parchment paper. Trying to cover all my bases for everybody. You can see that this batter is not as tall as my bread batter, but that is fine. It's because it's heavier. It's got the keto chow in it. It will rise some in the oven, and it will taste amazing. Yes, it will. So I like to spread this out, make sure I don't have any side seams anywhere. It's hard. Now, sprinkle it with cinnamon. If you have pecans, you can crunch them up and put them in the batter too. Fold them into the batter. I don't have any. Here you go. There you have it. I'm cooking it in a preheated 325-degree oven for 40 minutes, just like my regular bread. So that's what we are doing.
So I have a question.
Wait.
All right.
What is your question, dear?
Well, you know how cinnamon is sweet?
Cinnamon isn't sweet. It's very spicy.
I know.
There's no sweetness to it.
You add sugar to your cinnamon to make it sweeter, right?
Yes, you do.
Would it be a good idea or not a good idea to put sweetener in with the cinnamon?
You can put sugar in with it, a sugar substitute. I used 2 tablespoons of allulose for it, and I also have keto chow, which is sweet. They've got sucralose in it.
So you have it in the mix.
So I already have it in the mix.
I see, okay.
So I have made it in my recipe where I've taken monk fruit, erythritol, mixed it together with the cinnamon and done that. Harry says my hair is flipping. So I'll show you what Harry's doing. Oh, he's right. He's going.
Hey, don't give away. You're giving away my top secret hand signals. That's my director hand signals. You're screwing it up.
Bangs, when they get cut, my glasses hold them. But anyway, you guys, you can do it that way if you want to. Cinnamon bread can be super sweet, or it can be slightly sweet. So that's why I use 2 tablespoons of allulose and why I use the keto chow. So you can do it. Taste the egg whites. There's nothing wrong with tasting the egg white to see if it's sweeter. One thing about egg whites is they absorb flavor. If you're gonna use a teaspoon of vanilla at the end, if you're gonna use, yeah, go ahead and turn it off, babe. If you're gonna use that, put it after the egg whites are stiff. Okay, because you can add liquid vanilla. That would taste delicious too, especially if you're using a different powdered protein than I do. I love the taste of keto chow. It's got that flavor in it that I love. So I am very excited about this, using the pecan sticky bun flavor that I have not had to use in the past. And I'm using my buttermilk bread recipe. I'm not using the yeast in it, the nutritional yeast in it. So I've got a little variation to write up, and I will share it tomorrow. I'll pin it to the comments down in the comment section below. It'll be pinned to the top, the recipe. I will send it to Kim Helper, our Facebook admin. And by the way, if you're new and you don't know, we have a Facebook group which is free to you to join. We have a great community, and it's Loving It on Keto with Wendy fans. Harry will put it right here. Go there, answer 3 simple questions, and we'll admit you into our Facebook group. Anyway, you guys, my nose is itching. I don't know why, but I need to fix that. But we'll come back in 40 minutes when we have cinnamon bread. We're gonna have warm cinnamon bread with a little bit of butter and do a taste test. Yes, indeed. Erma, Carrie, I love my new oven gloves, oven mitts. I love them. Ooh, look at this beauty. Look at this lovely. Oh my gosh, it smells heavenly.
Yeah. I love it. I thought we had mics on for a minute.
Oh no, we have our mics on. Harry,
that looks good.
Harry was gonna get upset.
I was.
You guys, these, if anybody needs mitts like these are the UV Glove. Do you have them on our Loving It on Keto store, Harry? Because we need to add them for everybody.
Yeah, I think I did. I think I put them on there.
Under what? Kitchenwares? Go look, because I'm serious.
I'll put a link below.
You ladies, everybody needs these gloves in their life. They're fabulous. I can even look, I can just do everything with them. I love them. Yes, I do.
No, they are neat.
They are. They really are. And I don't even feel anything. I mean, seriously.
You don't feel
No. Come on over here. Doesn't this smell delicious?
I don't know. I got no lights on.
Oh. Come look at this. Delicious cinnamon bread. Look at this, you guys.
It smells so good.
Tell you how good this smells.
So good.
It smells like a cinnamon bagel. It smells like everything that you love about a bakery. It really does, you guys. Oh man.
Do we get to try a piece of this?
Yes, we do.
Good
yes,
thing,
we do.
I would go on strike.
That's parchment paper. I thought I stuck my finger through one of the parchment paper sides, and it must have been that side. You guys, don't throw away your parchment paper unless you tear it badly, because you can reuse it, and I just tore mine badly, so never mind. But I just tore one part of it.
It's okay, it makes the bread chewy.
Oh, you guys. Look at my cinnamon bread loaf with pecan sticky bun keto chow. Yes, indeed. It smells so good. I love cinnamon. I love pastries. I love baked goods. I want to bite it. Yes, I do. I'm going to cut it, and we are going to do a taste test. I want it cut because I want to do a taste test while it's warm with butter on it.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. So let me move it down. I need to go to the beauty parlor and pick up my stuff. They ate it. After I left, Zana said she ate 3 slices of that bread all by itself with butter on it. She said it was heavenly. Yep. Now, Lana, the other beautician, loved it, but she took it home to her non-keto family. The kids and the husband weren't as impressed because they're used to having a bread. Right. And I do not feel bad about that one little bit, because everybody's taste is different, number one, and it's not real bread, but to Harry and I, it's heaven. Oh yeah, it's great. Once indeed. You know, until you have a need for, like we didn't have bread for a year. Oh, no, it was more than that. It was over a year anyway. Yeah, over a year. And then we started making it, and then she kept refining it. So did all the other girls. They were all refining it. Everybody was. We were all going crazy in the kitchen. Trying to figure out how to make it not be styrofoam. That would be like Indigo Neely. That would be Anita. That would be Janet. She's not doing it anymore. That would be Alan with Alan's World. He has been doing it too. So a ton of recipes came out of it, which is super neat. And everybody has their own favorite, which is great. That's awesome. But you guys, let me get... Let's cut it. Let's cut it. Let's quit talking, quit yammering, and give it a cut. Here we go, the big reveal. I like turning it over, just because I can get I see a piece of paper, I think. Where? Where? Look at it, the end, look at the end. That's a hole. Oh, okay. Where there was paper. Okay. That's good, good eye. Oh, look at there, we got some swirly things. We got some swirly things? I like it because you can cut it thin. Every piece has some swirlies in it. Oh, yeah. Harry's going to want his own piece, I know it. Of course I am. And look how thin you can cut it, you guys, Imagine toasting this. So this has got cinnamon in it. All through it. See it, man. Yeah. So see my cinnamon bread. Ooh. Yeah. Anyway, you guys, we'll come back and we'll butter this up and we'll give it a taste test. Do you want your cinnamon bread toasted? Well, I would like to try a piece plain first. Okay. Then I'll try a second piece toasted. Okay.
And
So come
a
over
third
here.
piece.
So, okay, I'm gonna come over here. You guys, this is so soft and so nice. Look at this.
Yeah. Oh.
I love the chewy crust. Okay, I'm gonna take a taste test.
Now I try a piece without anything on it.
Slightly sweet from that pecan sticky bun. Not over the top sweet. It's sweet bread. Can taste that cinnamon. It's really nice. You can add more or less cinnamon as you go, but man.
I know, it smells like, in here. It smells like Christmas in here to me. Makes me relax. Gives you that feel good. Well, your face is trying to, yeah, there you go. It's trying to.
My face
trying
is
to,
what?
It's trying to, I don't, you know.
I want you to use this one. Come taste it. It's not too sweet. It really is good.
Which one do you want me to try?
It's like a breakfast bread.
This
Yep,
one?
that one. Did you smell it? No, you did not.
I can smell the room.
Well, isn't it soft? It's really soft. The keto chow made it soft. It's not heavy.
That is really good. Tastes like it. Tastes like a.
Want some butter on that? Want some toast?
Want it all.
Here you go. It's not dessert sweet. It's a sweet bread. It's delicious. It's something that you would have, okay, it's something you would have in the morning with your coffee. Delicious. Oh yeah. Sally heard the word bread, but she can't have bread right now.
Here she comes. She heard bread.
I'll give you a little piece. I know I'm terrible. Oh yeah, with the butter on it. She loves bread.
She loves bread.
My bread. Okay, Harry.
Just once more now. Look.
No, baby. I want you to taste this, Harry.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Wait.
That's really good.
I'm gonna bring out the toaster, you guys, and we'll toast it. So we'll be right back after I chew the rest of this deliciousness. It's awesome!
I need coffee. I'm gonna try some with a piece of toast. Only have one. Yeah, piece of toast. It was so good. Yeah. 3 minutes.
Ooh, cinnamon bread. Oh! Cinnamon bread. Oh! Oh! Cinnamon bread! Oh! Oh!
Should be done. Where's my toast? Where's my toast? Wendy, did you take my toast? Huh? Did you?
Hey everybody, I've got to go change for my Tai Chi class and our luncheon and our movies. But you guys, we're going to go ahead and close out this video. If you like what you see, please remember to like, subscribe, ring that little bell, give us a thumbs up. We'll see you right here tomorrow. Sally's saying goodnight.
Yeah, she won't shut up.
Okay, I'm going to give you, if I give you a piece, you better go take it. Mark, set, go. Oh, she says,
Oh, good run.
She's going nowhere, man.
Yeah, I know it.
Anyway, Gotta go now. Bye.